Hey guys, so I'm going to go over the assembly of our new golf cart system here. This is essentially a 16-foot ramp that will lower itself, raise itself. I'm going to teach you guys how to put it together. It's pretty simple. You'll find this stowed under your belly box or already equipped for you in a trailer. If it is under your belly box, this is the equipment that you'll gather out. There's 5 steel beams, there is 11 load bars, 2 plates, and a small toolbox. Also, you'll find some cables and shackles. We'll get to those in a little bit. You'll start off, everything is numbered. Everything's numbered 1 until the end, until your assembly is done. This will be curbside, would be the passenger side of your truck. We all get confused, or some people get confused with what's right, left, passenger driver. So curbside's always curbside, roadside is going to be towards the highway. That's how I've labeled everything, to make it more simple. The pivot plates have just steel hooks that are attached to the back. There's no locking mechanism, gravity will hold them in. You will put into the E-track with slight pressure. A little bump and come down. They're tight to get in because we don't want them floppy. If they're floppy, your deck will start to wiggle. It doesn't work well. Let me grab the other one. So again, on the other side, we will, with slight pressure, they'll fall into the E-tracks. Next, you'll want to locate your roadside or curbside beam. The first plate we put in was number 1, second plate was number 2, so we'll find number 3, which will be your curbside beam. It's important that you get these correctly. The E-track is welded all the way up to the top on these, and you'll have a larger space on the bottom. This is so that your deck will remain flush once it's assembled. Guys, all this stuff fits pretty tight. It's machined. These are new. As they age, they'll waller out a little bit. In your toolbox, I'll give everybody a small hammer if you guys don't have one. You'll occasionally have to give a few things some love taps. If I made it all where it just fit, in 2 years from now, it'll all be floppy and we'll be doing it all again. At this time on these beams, once you get this beam in, take a strap, bring it up approximately thigh high, and just let it rest. This will assist you in putting in the next beam. This next beam slips over and you will lift and squeeze until you hear them come all the way through. If you're having a hard time lifting it and pulling it together, use this strap to your advantage. Inside your toolbox, guys, is where you will find your pins. You'll locate your pins for these beams. and you will place a cotter pin on both sides. This is where our love tapper comes into play. Okay, off to the next side. Again, these straps, we have several straps in our trailers. This is what I found to be pretty easy and an assistance for this. I know you guys are thinking, man, that looks like a lot of work. It's really not that bad. I'm just big and slow, so it makes it look bad. But it's real easy to put together. And whenever you say it's hard, think, man, I'm really glad Cody didn't make these 16 foot long, because then they'd be really heavy. See how that strap, that mechanical advantage with that strap really will help you. At this time, remove your straps so that we don't forget them. If we forget them, we will create a lot of trouble for ourselves. In the toolbox, you'll find some small 1/4 inch linch pins. These will pin the beams to the pivot plates. Okay. The two beams are the hardest part. They take the longest. Everything else is just building a deck, essentially. You've got one more beam that has this aluminum flipper plate attached to it. Be careful with it. It is on a hinge. It will smash your fingers if you're not using caution. Okay, so the deck is built, the ramp system is completely built. The only thing we have left to do is install the detachable cables to our winch, and that'll be what hoists it up and down. Once this is built, guys, you're going to be able to unload or load your entire deck, top deck, without having to lift this up or down. Once it's in the down position, or you're at a dock or whatever may be the case, you're okay to load this all the way to the back end. You can fit as much as you want on this deck. There is a load rating for it, 5,000 pounds. 4 golf carts at 620 pounds a piece. That's about 3,000 pounds. That is what this was designed for, and that's a lot. But to put these on, you will find at the end of your steel chokers, there's a tag. The tag is also load rated. This tag should always go up. You'll take a small shackle. You will grab both of your steel chokers with this shackle and put your pin through the eye of the hoist and screw tightly. Just has to be hand tight. You don't got to get a wrench or anything like that. But you should have both of your steel chokers, tags up, 1/2 inch shackle to your hoist line. At that time, you can take this shackle and attach it to the D-ring that is welded to the frame. Tighten it hand tight. Then come to your opposite side and repeat to make sure that your steel chokers are in your D-ring or in your shackle to the proper sides. Don't let them be crossed like this, or you'll squish them together and you'll cause them to fray and break over time. You'll have your remote. You'll want to put pressure on this so that it winds up nice and tight, and you'll begin your lift. If you're tight, I want you to inspect and make sure that you're correct here. Make sure that you're correct and secured at both of your D-ring points, and then proceed with your lift. Do not transport your load going down the highway, interstate, through the city, across the parking lot. Don't take off and shut your doors with this platform under your load. It's not safe. It'll be hard on our equipment. Don't do it. I don't need to tell you anymore what may or may not happen. You'll come back to the trailer though, and you'll install a minimum. I need to come up a little bit more. A minimum of 3 load bars for all loads, whatever your weight capacity is. These are going to install just like any deck. You want to put them in your first 3 E-tracks that you can. Proof I'm human, guys. I put these in the wrong holes. That's why I was fussing with it a little bit there. And now you'll lower it to rest on your load bars. You're loaded. You're ready to go. You're ready to unload your bottom deck, carry your top deck, transport anything on the deck. It's pretty simple. I didn't do the time on it, guys, but I think about 30 to 45 minutes with no assistance. Don't get frustrated. Give me a call. Everybody's got my number. If this is my design, I know it in and out, so I'm here to help you. This was designed to increase our load capacities, increase the freight that we haul, and most of all, be more convenient and safe for you guys out there on the road. And that's always my goal every day.